What's up, everybody? It's your boy Reggie Casual from thecasual.co. Today I want to take you to a mega vintage store. We're talking about mega, we're talking about big. We're talking about big, we're talking about mega. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So I want to take you to Kinji. We're gonna check out a few things, see what's cool in there, and see what you come to expect when you come to Tokyo. Heard? Let's do it. Now, the one thing to keep in mind about Kinji is that unlike other vintage stores here in Tokyo, the most being more theme-based, Kinji is a mega vintage place, so there really isn't a theme. It's just a place where you can pick up a whole bunch of stuff. When you go in there, you shouldn't expect it to be incredibly robust in any particular style or whatnot. One of my favorite sections in any vintage store, anywhere I go, is the military section. I always check out military jackets, MAs, whatnot, because I do like to remake a lot of stuff. Things like MA jackets and whatnot. This guy right here, not so bad, right? It's gonna cost me around 3,900 yen, which is around $39, $35 USD. Also, me remaking military jackets, really like that. You got all the other stuff as well, track jackets and the life jackets, whatever, nylon jackets, whatever. So basically, when you're coming into a vintage store in Japan, there's so many things to choose from, and you can sell your own stuff as well. So obviously we have the denim section. Denim section is always cool to look at in any vintage store here in Tokyo. So you always gotta check, always, because they might have some gems in here, especially if you're the type of person that likes to remake your own stuff. So Japan has so many different denim sections in every different store, you gotta check them out. I'm telling you, there's just a ton of stuff to look for. I mean, I can't take you through every aisle, but it's one of the first places that you should definitely come if you're hitting up Harajuku and you're in love with vintage. Definitely come to Kinji. It's one of the best places that you can check out, and everything is relatively cheap. See, at vintage stores, that's where you find most of the people who are really interested in fashion, really interested in style, that go really deep into what it is that they want to do. So when you hit up a vintage store, you have your pick of the litter, and you should take as much time as you can. That's really the essence of all fashion in Japan, discovery. So when you go into a place like a vintage store, like a Kinji, you can discover at your heart's content. You guys been on these streets with me before. Again, there's a ton of stuff to see in Harajuku, from neighborhood to supreme. Maybe you mix it up with the vintage stuff that you pick up. But there's so many alleyways that you really shouldn't just hit up the main streets, especially when you hit the back streets like in the Yorahara. You gotta hit up some of these side streets because there are some areas that are hidden from view. You can find some really cool stuff in those areas. So when you come to Japan, make sure you hit every angle, every single alleyway. There's a gym somewhere. What up? See you guys, it's Cherry, killing it. We're sitting up in here. I'm getting a little bit of AC because it is hot out in these streets. And after I finish right here cooling off, I'm about to head out and end the video real quick. But you met Cherry.
Hi.
Cherry's cool. That's my friend, y'all. Alright?
はい。
She'll hook you up. What's the name of the store? なんていうの?
あ、Agem。
Agem.
Agem 東京。
Agem Tokyo.
はい。
They got brands from Taiwan, Korea,
はい。
and occasionally they got some brands from America. So it's definitely worth checking out. Has that nice, wide, big, drapey style, but it's that like that hip hop drape. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like off-white. Kind of like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what it's all about. We're gonna do a review of this store soon, so you'll get to see a little bit more of it, and then she'll probably be here and do it with us. We gotta get out of here. Thank you so much, Cherry.
Thank you.
All right. ありがとうございます。でもね、でもね、
っていう感じね。
という感じでしょ?
っていう感じ。
So we're headed back to home base. That is at Broke City Gold. Broke City Gold is always home base. All right. So let's head there. We can go ahead and end this charade. I know it's kind of dark on my head. Don't worry about that. Nice, getting a nice tan out here because you know I need one. Light skins. That's what we do. So we are back at Broke City Gold. Just where I need to be. My homeboys is over here. But remember, Kinji and Flamingo and all those other vintage spots that you need to check out once you hit up Tokyo, once you hit up places like Harajuku, Shinjuku, Shimokitazawa, all of that. But most importantly, keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I'll see you guys in a minute. Dope. There's Kanto over there. We out.